Welcome in once again to the Yugioh Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current pulse, trends, and forecasts of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed that endless, eternal Yu-Gi-Oh market watch cardboard addiction. You guys already know. Raise your hand. Anyone in the comment section, leave a raised hand emoji who's addicted to market watches and buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And man, it just never ends, man. All right, let's get to it. Today's show me the cards, Jay. Before we do, let's refresh. 910 there, 910. Yeah, boom, 920, man. Thank you so much, guys. The 1K countdown is on. Make sure you guys subscribe. So moving in to today's content, we're going to go ahead and check out this by Hanko Chow. This article here, 6 problems the new ban list needs to solve. Today is all about that ban list talk. Everyone is waiting to see what happens with the ban list. Jay, what's going on? What cards should we be keeping in mind? What's going to get hit? What is going to get off the ban list? Things of that nature. So we're going to divide the video into first things that probably will get hit, and then things that might be, like unbanned, like semi-limited or unlimited, things of that nature. We're going to guide ourselves by this article. Again, all credits go to Hanko Chow. Love, these articles, just skimming through them and just taking, going through the content and then just creating my own based on this, but all credits goes to him. We're not sponsored by TCG Player, none of that stuff. It's just, we go ahead and I like to see this, review it, and then provide you a summary of, in this case, the ban list was going to go on. I want you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. So let's start with Gimmick Puppet Nightmare, guys. That's the talk of the town right now, because when this card comes out, you can't special summon, essentially. You're stuck basically past your turn, and a lot of people are disgusted at this card. They don't like it. It doesn't let them play. It's toxic, things of that nature. So let's check the price. Again, this was a 2-quarter card. Insanity. Went all the way up to 20 billies, guys. That's a 40x. But who would have saw this coming? From Number Hunters, single print, super rare, Gimmick Puppet Nightmare. Wow. Now it's retracing, obviously, back down to here. Look, if we actually clean this up, janitor style, you guys already know. First ads here, 15 billies essentially, and right now, why is that 21 listings? Because people are on edge. They don't know if the card is going to get hit or not. Personally, I think it's time, to apply the ban hammer on this card, but who knows? I mean, speculation is at an all-time high right now. You can see people taking profits, though they don't want to risk it for the biscuit per se, so I can't blame them. Again, only 3 pages, 21 listings only. So hey, the demand has been in there. People still coming in today to snipe a couple of these as well. I mean yesterday. So people still coming in and they're making their plays, their moves, their speculations. But yeah, man, a lot of people believe this is a problem. Make sure you leave a comment down below. Make sure you share those thoughts. So again, we're going to be getting Wild Survivors soon, and then eventually after that season we're getting Duelist Nexus. A lot of expectations, for the side set, the core set, a lot of support for synchros here, a lot of, some dino support and new archetypes here. So one comes out in June next month, and then the other one obviously in July. So that's going to add up quick. These cards are going to be here sooner than we can imagine. I mean, Sayak is already out. That's crazy. But yeah, let's start with point number 1. Start with 6 going down to 1. A lot of people believe cash tiers are overpowered. You have ways to play around Nibiru and just many different cards. And in YCS Vegas and Pasadena, it won. It was actually the winning deck, as well as a bunch of regionals, as you can see here. But even though that's the case, we do see that, it's been in a downtrend, the price, since the all-time highs. Why? Ban list fears just taking over the markets. In the OCG, these were hit, I think, to 1 or something like that. He mentions it here, I think. So, Fenrir, Unicorn, and the field spells, I think they were hit over there in the OCG last time we reviewed. So those are major hits, you know what I mean? Same with Unicorn. Just look at this card. That's crazy. I told you guys to sell these at around 15s back in another market watch, and these are 5 billies, man. That's down 3x. Now we're not caught bag holding here, man. It was an easy sell, but that's mainly due to banlist fears, though. If the banlist comes and it just taps cash tiras, or is not as harsh as we would think per se, then I believe this has the potential to reverse towards the upside. But that's the speculation. At this point, it's gambling. You would have to make a bet, and it's not bad. If you wanted to play cash tiras heading into nats and you don't think it's gonna get hit, per se as strongly, then coming in, getting a deal, place it at 4s, and even getting Fenrir, at around 25s, it's been holding solid right there, man. It's been holding strong because it's just such a great card, great deck. But a lot of people also believe it's overpowered and it needs, a slap in the wrist per se. So let's see what happens. Right now, these cards, they're in limbo. People fearing the markets, they just don't know how they're gonna manage. And these, of course, also dumping down from triple digits to, this was 10 not too long ago. But again, if the deck is not hit as we would think, then these things could spike up hard heading into nats, because there won't be another ban list until after nat season. So let's see. It always happens, every year. So let's see what's gonna happen now. Number 89, Diabolosis. Where are you? It's right here. Yeah, I think. Yeah, let's take a look at this card. Actually, we're gonna take a look, at the second part of the video here. We're gonna take a look at that one. I think so, right? I think I set it up over here. Most likely. Look, guys, a bunch of cards we're going to be discussing today. No, I wanted to double check, so no. Let's actually take a look at it right now. I thought I had it pulled up. Yikes. So my bad. That one's on me. But we can pull it up now. Look at it here. Number 89. Everyone expects this card to get banned because it goes for your extra deck. It's too good. It works just seamlessly with cash tiras, and yeah, that's why it's a 2-quarter card. That's crazy. It used to be a 3-4 billy card. Here, as you can see, all the way up to 5 billies, man. This is one that I was caught holding, man. Yo, you see, we gotta mention them all. I had like 15 of these. I bought them cheap. That was a good thing. So I might be down. I think I got him anywhere from 50 cents to billies. So I was good. I was up like 5x, man, but I was waiting. I thought cash tiers were gonna be tier 0 per se, so that was a misread, and I got rid of a couple though via trades and things of that nature. So that's a good thing. But I still have an R9 of this card, and now probably is gonna get banned. But the good news for me, I want to create a ban card binder. So this would be my first card on there. I'll slap that R09 there, and just because why isn't Xyz Monsters a number card, and I really like it. And essentially it has only like YCS championship, let's check it out. Like printing's hard to get, impossible to get, impossible prices, like prize cards, and then you have basically essentially the single print per se. So yeah, this was one that I was caught bag holding. It's rare, but it happens to all of us, right? At particular points. But with things like cash tiers, things that are as obvious as that, we don't catch those bags. We don't hold on the way down with things like that. But who knows? It might reverse depending on the ban list. Then we have sprites, too consistent. Sprites, even though where is it? Elf was the one that was banned here, but you still have Sprined, and you have Gigantic Sprite. Just the deck winning YCS London and Bogota, Colombia, man. Just taking over as well as one of those top decks, top 2, top 3 decks. And it's just consistent. Again, getting those dubs, just using that level 2 engines, like from the Nimble Beavers with Anglers, and just popping off. And yeah. Again, as it says here, if Konami wants to promote newer decks from Syac, Wild Survivors, and Duelist Nexus, then this already has like 8-9 months out. They might want to come in and slap it as well to just pave the way for the new deck archetypes that are coming around the corner. But reviewing a couple of sprite cards, look at that. This card was always 30s, yo. Consolidating strong around 30s, and look lately, just banlist fears taking over, dumping down for Sprite Blue. People expecting this to get slapped minimum to 2, maximum to 1. And you can see here, clean this up janitor style, you can get a blue for 16 billies. That's down essentially 50% in the last couple of weeks. Yo, people are fearful, but that's smart. I mean, I would do the same thing heading into a ban list, and then even if I have to pay a premium or pay what I ended up selling it for, whatever down the line, at least you're gonna do it with the security that the ban list came through. You already know what you got hit or not, and then you're gonna be buying with that security. But right now, exactly, like I would be selling this card and not holding bags. Now at this point, yikes, man. You know, I might just hold through. I would have been selling this at around 30s. We discussed this card, you know, not too long ago, and it was like upper 20s into almost 30s. And yeah, it's down a lot, man. Almost 50% in just a week or two, essentially. The ban list fears are ramping up, man. As you can see, the evidence here with the chart, just creating new lows for these cards. And you know, people are expecting that ban hammer to come strong and soon. As you can see here with Sprine, it's probably Sprine. As we see, it made an all-time high of 23 to 25 billies, and now just dumping back down. Wow, an $11 card, over 100 listings again. And the ban list, hey, fears are taking over the markets, yo, just dumping on these cards. People are expecting, again, that ban hammer to come in and just, you know, it maybe slap Cash Tiers, Sprites, and all these top decks to make, again, room for the new archetypes. Look, 11 billies only, down 50% again for most of these cards, just sliced in half that value. And people are scared, man. Same with Starter. Look, Starter was a 15 billy card up here, as you can see right there, 15.59 for the first set. Boom, just dumping back down 50% as well. Look, the first set's at around 720s, just sliced in half, man. We slicing stuff out here, half price, discount city, you know. Yeah, you want them deals? I mean, they're here, but it's based on fear. You just never know. And that's how the markets get, you know. As the ban list approaches, you know, I can smell that ban list just around the corner. You know, most likely next Monday or Tuesday, that's where it's at. I'm excited. I can't wait. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man, all this value, y'all were holding these decks, man, or having extras in the binders. That is not good news. Then we have Runix, guys. Runix, as we can see here, basically the next Sky Striker, getting a lot of support from, you know, Konami. But yo, the main cards, we're gonna discuss it. First of all, they might get reprinted, you know, in the tins eventually, most likely. But you know, you can just slide this engine in with Naturias and just many different, even with Cash Tiers and just a bunch of, you know, crazy stuff going on. But look at this. This card was $35 at the beginning of April. Guys, a month ago, this card was 35 billies. Just a month ago. And right now it's 14 billies. 14 billies, man. 14, yo, that's down 20 billies in like a month. That's crazy. Yo, people scared, man. People like, yo, they coming for tip, even though they're gonna get reprinted in the tins. You know, they're coming for tip, man. Slap it at 2, maybe 1, you know. And yeah, just like things get hyped as things are coming out, same thing happens when a ban list is coming, you know. Hype in the sense of reverse, you know, like scared, feared, and just like not knowing. That uncertainty, guys, is causing cards like Fountain that were 25 billies to go down to 8, down 3x, over 100 listings. Wow, this card is the main card of the deck and the archetype, and it's broken. But that's why people smelling like this thing is going down to 1, and the prices are reflecting that, near all-time lows once again, you know, actually making new lows at around 8 billies. That's crazy, man. But hey, that's where the gambling comes in. People come in, make their bets. And yeah, that's crazy. Same with Notoria Beast. As we see, they slide this in with a Runix, this engine. And yeah, right now it's 250 for the dual power one. And it's holding strong, actually. It's not dumping because Nat Beast is not like you can just use it with Runix, even though that's been its latest appliance. So unless it gets hit like in itself, and I doubt it. You imagine that Beast ban? I mean, it is a broken card, you know, but nothing that Dark Ruler can't handle per se. And guys, yeah, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys click the button right here, click that bell to stay tuned and keep up with our latest and greatest fresh off the press videos. Also like this video, man. You guys have been destroying that like button, just breaking all-time highs with video after video. You guys are amazing. Guys, you were requesting pack openings on the channel, deck profiles on the channel. Went ahead and released a triple upload grind day yesterday. We released 3 videos in one day, just pumping out content, you know, that you guys are requesting. And, you know, we listen to the community. So if you haven't checked that out, if you didn't notice, make sure you swing by. Great content over there. Had fun pulling, you know, certain cards. So make sure you check that out. Deck profile as well for Edison. A lot of people, what is Edison? How can I get it in? What deck I should build? Make sure you guys check that out. So guys, also, you know, other than subscribing, liking, clicking the bell, you know, make sure that, again, you're subscribed, because giveaway. We're doing a 1K sub live stream coming soon. Again, look, we're at 920 already, man. We're just 80 peeps away. That's just around the corner. Stay tuned for that. We're going to be giving 5 10 Billy TCG player gift cards. And also remember, we have our link tree description in the link down below. Make sure that you check that out. We have some podcast episodes that we were invited to, the Discord, the Twitters. Guys, Discord, when you join, make sure that you actually read the server rules and get that role applied to you, because if not, then it's going to kick you out automatically within 10 minutes. So make sure that you keep that in mind, guys. So again, branded, you know, the story's almost ending per se, but yeah, I believe branded is going to be pivotal heading into the next ban list, because I don't think it's going to get hit much. Again, we're going to have branded fusion ultimate rare coming out, and the lore needs to continue. So you know, I don't think branded is going to be touched at all, much or at all per se. And a lot of people playing branded. People like their branded, you know, fusions and the branded fusion monsters and the spell and everything, just the power. You know, fusion decks are always you know, ramping around and things of that nature. But explosion, though, a lot of people think this is gonna get banned because they bring out these crazy monsters and just lock your opponents away. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. But then rogue strategies like math mechs, guys, also keep that in mind. They're taking over recently with the new Sociac support, just breaking the deck into the meta even more as that rogue strategy. We talked about Nat Beast and then free agent cards as well. I mean, do you think Evenleys can get hit? I doubt it, man. And even triple tactics talent, you never know. Maybe a slap down to 2. I mean, it is a broken card that could go for the hand, steal opponent's monsters, draw 2. It's like combining Pot of Greed, you know, Change of Heart, and you know, all these broken cards, and Dust Shoot, Trap Dust Shoot, and just go for the hand. It's just too much, man. Too much. So you just never know. You never know with Konami. But we'll see what's going to happen. And then now we're setting up the waiting game. Again, we talked about most of the cards that might get hit from those top decks, things of that nature. But, you know, Miscellaneous Source, Dragonic Diagram, you know, Dino support is around the corner with Wild Survivors, guys. So this might get either semi-limited or unlimited to 3. You know, I really do think so. That would be broken, because this is the recursion, you know, the recycling feature of the deck with Miscellaneous Source, plus the protection for dinos. It's just broken. And I remember when this was a 3, Dino was meta, and I can't wait, man, because I plan on playing Dinos moving forward when Wild Survivors comes out, and I would love to have this at 3, man. Only a gold rare max rarity, yo. When a card has a gold rare as a max, hopefully you guys will reprint it in Wild Survivors, man. Come on now, Konami. But, you know, give it to us. Release the beast. Then we had Dragonic Diagram, covered this recently. They're all 6 7 billies a pop. I would go for the Maximum Crisis First Ed OGs. I only own 1, ironically, but you imagine these are 9 10 billies 11 that this gets a semi-limited or unlimited. Yo, that would, man, True Draco back in the game, Dinos with True Kings, that would pop off. Come on, Konami, release the beast, man. Give us what we want. Let us play Yu-Gi-Oh, man, and release an unbanned masterpiece as well. Come on now. Then we have Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon, banned right now. I have a bunch of these ultras that I've been, you know, back holding these because it's just such a broken card, man. But come on now. Speculation is pushing the OG First Ed all the way up from 6 billies to 15. I used to own 1. I sold it. And yeah, now his money is crazy. Quickly becomes 17 and 20 billies. Only 25 listings. Maybe with Chaos Angel, you know, coming out, they want to release Chaos Ruler at least to 1. The card is just too broken. Yo, if you give this card to Dragon Links, yo, this is so good. It's so good. A broken card for the Chaotic Magical Dragon, powerful card. That's why it's banned. So hopefully we get this back to 1. I used to play this in my Lightsworn deck as well, but let's see what happens. Then Orcus, Harper, a bunch of the guys in the Discord are ready. They have stacks of these super rares ready to go because they think this is gonna get unbanned. I would have to agree with them. Who knows if it's to 1 or 2s or unlimited, but Konami, let this go already. Come on, Orcus, it is broken, but not doing anything right now. Give us back Mr. Harp Horror. Then we have Blaster, Dragon Ruler of Inferno. So banned card, only 2 listings from the Dragon Ruler format back in the day. You have the max rarity seekers. These things look beautiful. Beautiful. If we clean this up real quick, janitor style, we can see that this is a 5 bill. Well, that's 0%. This is a 7 billy card and quickly goes up to 8s. 36 listings. People are speculating this might get unbanned. And you know, fires getting support, things of that nature. It would play well with Salomon Greats, you know, and Pyros and just a bunch of fire decks that might sneak one of these in. Just a very great card. Then you have Herald of Orange. Like, I've been buying the supers. It's at 1, but it's not doing anything anymore, so I wouldn't be surprised to see this unlimited. But if it does, the hype alone will push this to most likely 4 to 5 billies before coming back down, because it's all about hype. Banlist, people react in the moment. They don't know what's going to happen after the ban. Like, they see it, but they don't know how everything is going to play out. So that uncertainty causes a lot of buyouts, a lot of buy pressure, and people coming in and just getting the cards that they think they're going to need, even if they probably won't. So you have a couple of these, a little over a play set, just to make sure that if this gets unlimited, we definitely selling into the market. And I just like this budget version, holographic. As we can see, it should be up here as that second mid-max rarity, but you know, I definitely think this is going to get unlimited to 3, but let's see what happens. Then you have Gazelle, same deal. They're pushing a lot of Salomon Greats, you know, support, reprints, new cards. Gazelle's going back to 3 in my opinion. Right now it's cheap and it's getting a reprint as well. So, you know, I mean, I have a playset of this. Hopefully this reaches a billy or a couple if it gets unbanned to 3, unlimited to 3. So, I mean, let's see what happens. For now, it's an easy call. Salomon Greats are getting support soon. Salad Boys. So, but let's see how that plays out. And then we have Steam the Cloak. I talked about this card not too long ago that I bought like 5 of these, I think. Comes in Dragons of Legend. Only 2 printings, and then you have the holographic from a set. Super hard to get. I made my bets. Who knows? It might pan out. It might or might not. You know, if not, I'll just slap it in a Banlist binder. But for now, at under a billy, not bad. You know, that's where I bought mines at. 5 billies in, hopefully multiple billies out right now, you know, and you know, it's gonna probably be under 50 listings soon. If this gets like released from the ban list, oh man, this is an easy 5 billy card. Who knows if it even 10s, man, with the hype. So let's see what happens. And then the last card of the market watch, Pot of Desires. I got a bunch of rares, a bunch, like 50 of these. That's crazy. I'll put away somewhere. Why? Because I got them when no one cared, at around like 2 quarters each, almost 2 billies a pop. But I have my playset of ultimate rare, so that's where, you know, the big money is stuck in. And that's it. Maybe I have a playset of this, but you know, there's what? There's that's 7, you know, and then the pot collection. For now, 7 printings for the most part. And yeah, collect the rare OT secrets for set OGs. But yeah, I have my playset ready. Got them around like 55s, I believe. $70 market price, but this will be easy triple digits, maybe 125s to 150s if it gets fully unbanned. And I think it should, man. Just let this card go. We don't need this semi-limited. Give us the unlim, you know, a treatment. Come on now, it's Pot of Desires. Everyone uses it. It's not, you know, as broken as it would seem, and it has a hefty cost. And just let it be, Konami. Let us play Yu-Gi-Oh! Guys, if you enjoyed today's Banlist content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video if you haven't done so already. Also, leave a comment down below. What do you think about the ban list? What's getting hit, what's not, what's coming to unlim, semi-limited to 1? You know, make sure you leave your comments down below with your thoughts. I answer every single comment. Let's get that discussion going. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the content today. If you made it this far out into the video, you guys are the straight MVPs. Also, remember that this content is not any official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, man. Yeah, I'm excited. That 1K, I can smell it. I smell me some 1K, man. But yeah, back to daily videos here. We did the triple grind yesterday, you know, to the regular scheduled content here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna let you guys get going, guys. All right, so thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention, and hope you guys have a good one.